Hi, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to change the PCV valve on this 2011 Nissan Rogue. This model runs all the way from 2009 to 2013. I'm going to be showing you what you need to change it and why are the causes, okay? Okay, now the reason why we want to change this PCV valve, you might be running into a problem that your car is either burning too much oil, and basically when this thing is damaged, what it could cause, the purpose of this valve is that all the burns and all the gases from your engine goes through this valve and goes to this little line right here that you see, and it goes all the way to the back, and it gets burned and it gets through out of your car. Now when this is bad, it doesn't let those gases basically go up, so it starts sucking some oil sometimes, and that's what you don't want, because it also could create pressure to your engine, and that could cause your engine to start leaking and blowing seals. Other reasons and causes is that your car might be smelling like it might be throwing smoke out of the pipes, which is the muffler, and you could be thinking it's a blowhead gasket, and it can actually be just this valve making your car misfunction and basically not work properly, so, and burning that oil, and then you might smell that oil coming out of your exhaust pipe. Okay, all right, so what we're gonna need for this job is simple. A pair of pliers. You're gonna need a 23 millimeter socket, preferably a long one, because you don't want to have to take any extra parts than what you not have to. You want to make this job as easy as you can. If you use a short one, you're probably going to have to take a short socket. You're probably going to have to take out some spark plugs and some other pieces you don't want to. All right, we're gonna replace it for this PCV valve. I bought an OEM one because for this you always want to go OEM. And finally, a wrench that you're gonna be using. Okay, now I'm gonna proceed of starting the job of changing the PCV valve. So this is what you're gonna do. Okay, let me put this over here. So this is where your PCV valve is located, right in the top of your valve cover gasket. So first, what you're gonna do is grab your piece of pliers. You're gonna remove this, put it to the back, and just leave it right there. Now you're gonna proceed to pull in the hose. Now remember, be careful with this because sometimes they get really stuck and you might not be able to take it out. So be smooth so you don't break any parts. Always be careful with your job. So I'm gonna have to process and taking it out, pulling it out. All right, it's coming out. Another thing you can do is make sure it's out of the way. Okay, so I just removed that part from the way. Be careful because this part over here, you might break it. Like I say, always be careful with your work because you never know, you might be too rough and actually break the part. So now I can fit my socket. I'm gonna get ready to remove it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and push this a little bit out of the way. right. I'm gonna proceed to loosen it out of the way. Might take you some time, have patience, okay? All right, I loosened it a little bit. I got it out of the way. Now you can actually take it out with your hands. Remember, the PCV valve is made out of plastic, so you do not want to you know, put too much stress on it because it might break. All right, this is the old one. This is the new one, with the old and with the new. All right, so remember, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So I'm just gonna proceed on putting it in and tighten it as much as I can with my fingers. If I'm gonna tighten it, in my opinion, I'm just gonna use a little bit of force, you know, make sure it's in there. Gonna use my wrench and tighten it just a little bit more. All right, remember, nice and slow, nice and steady, so you don't break it, okay? All right, so now I'm done tightening the PCV valve and this part right here, right on top of the PCV valve. Now you just wanna look all over your work, make sure you did not miss any screws or broke anything. You know, always go over your work. That's one thing, that's the number one thing you want to do. Okay, now for all of you guys that like to do this work on your own, hopefully this is great information. So now what you're gonna do is pretty much turn on your car, make sure it works properly, and hope that your car doesn't blow up. Hi, so I just want to tell you guys, I hope you find the video interesting. I hope it helped you guys, you know, probably solve one problem that your car might have. If you didn't know where the PCV valve was located, I showed you that. And pretty much, you know, if you have any comments or something you want to tell me, please leave it in the comments below. Remember, I'm a YouTuber, I'm learning just like you. So any comments you wanna throw at me, or you know, if you find the video helpful, give me a thumbs up and share. Please consider subscribing if you like it, and see you guys next time.